Hello everybody and welcome to a new Let's Play of Anno 1800. Today we start with a Let's Play that is a bit different. We have a fully modded version of Anno 1800, so we got 48 mods installed. You can see them in the video description below, and if you're totally new to Anno, I would not recommend you watching this. Just have a look at my channel. Anno 1800 Extreme or 1800 Sandbox is a perfect start for this game. We're starting here with so many mods that change so many gameplay systems, like for example in the new world now we don't have any rivers anymore, and we have the Commuter Pier, so we can make one massive city in the new world. That is just one example. The other thing would be for the Arctic as well. We have new buildings for engineers and investors, especially then in Crownfall, something that I'm looking forward to. We have increased production times and stuff like that. Lots and lots of ornaments and monuments, and even the court justice house now. So many things. The AI shipyard, so we can even add more AI opponents than later into the game. Right now we are starting with Miss Hunt this episode. Also Bente Jorgensen. I haven't played with her yet. Going to be interesting. And other than that, if you want to support my channel, perhaps think about a paid membership or subscribe me on Twitch. I'm also recording and streaming all my Let's Play episodes. With that, let's start. See you on the other side. And here we are now in a completely new map. So I just paused the game real quick. Just when entering the game, we only have our flagship here. And what I can see over here is, well, we do have a smaller island and we do have a bigger one. I'm going to play with the snowflake map settings again. The snowflake means that we do have one big island in each corner and one or two smaller islands then around that, so every AI opponent gets some good islands there. And this is really just the beginning. I'm really focusing on Crownfalls in this case. Crownfalls is going to be the important one once again, so this island here is really just our jump start. Now let's have a look at diplomacy there real quick. I have none here right now. Miss Hunt is in the game as well, and some other opponents, Alonso and Bente Jorgensen, so we haven't played with her yet. She's a level 1 though, so she's really easy in this case, but I just want to see how her quests are and stuff like that, just for that. Now King Cole, our Imperial Command ship, finally is launching and starting on this island here. We do have some potato, grain, hops and fur abundance, what we can see here. Let's just move him a bit more over to that side here. That's perfectly fine. And there we have our first settlement. We're going to call it, let's see, something more in the spirit of Anno. And in this case here, with Sleepy Hollow, we're not going to make a big city like we did before that. So Crownfalls is going to be a big city. We're going to have passenger trains with the mods, and passenger trains means that we are going to have a whole network of trains going around here. We're not doing that on this small island here. That's just not worth it. But we're definitely going to do that then once we are in Crownfalls. Here right now we want to start with a good settlement for that. And for that, well, we do need some roads. We haven't gotten the best money there right now, so we are starting on low. We do have a bit of influence there, and this is so exciting here. Valken Delaney, we have all the DLCs activated. And yeah, we're starting at level 1, profile level 1, game time 2 minutes, global population and influence 0. Well, that's what we can achieve there. And with that, let's start. Margaret Hunt is introducing herself, so she's scouting here already. No idea why she's scouting me first. I guess like this is going to be one of our all-time favorites there, Miss Hunt. Now over here, we can start with our buildings as always. And in this case here, let's have a double-sided road here once again. In this case here, just like that. And then for beginning, we can have the blueprint. Now the blueprint in this one, let's have those beautiful roads here again, or those beautiful blocks that we can have. And yeah, I do like to use the copy mod much more often. I love it. A beautiful feature that has been added. So of course the city does look a bit monotone, as you might say, but in this case here I think it looks fantastic because it's so easy to set up everything, like in this case here, you know. So in this here we're going to have, let's see, a normal one, because of course we want to have a marketplace here then as well. The marketplace is up here then, just in that corner there. And here we can have a fire station then close by to that, so that should do it. And yeah, that is our first block of buildings that we have here. And there we have the marketplace, everything set up. We do have 30 timber at the moment, so we shouldn't go too far out with the timber there. I already built the warehouse for that. That's important. Otherwise, we're running out of timber there quickly. And in this case, yes, let's have 4 full lumberjack huts here right away. In this case here, that's going to be a lot of timber, but we do need so much timber. It's incredible. And there we're going to have some sawmills here. And that's basically it. That's our basic setup that we have here. And let's just get the marketplace up here first. So Sleepy Hollow is founded. There we have a few houses here, and Age of Agriculture has thus started. So here we have them, the first buildings. And what you can see already is here with the mods that we have now, that, well, we do have the farmer houses, but oops, we also have some worker houses here. That's because of mod variation, of building variation. One of the mods, Project Distinction, this is now changing some of those buildings there. At the moment, it looks a bit strange, but trust me, it gets better the higher the buildings go. In this case here, let's build the lumberjack huts and the sawmills. And yes, we do need the workforce for that. So in this case here, let's have another 4 buildings here activated and up and running. Right. Now, where is my flagship? Let's have a look. King Cole. There is a huge... Oh my goodness, that's a huge island here. And no one's settling on it. I don't know what Miss Hunt is doing there around it. Is she still trying to find an island? That can't be the case. Let's continue our scouting into this area there. Also here, let's see, we don't have anything here for the moment. This island here is promising though, because it does have hops for the beer. And here we do have red pepper and grape. Oh yes, that might be amazing here for canned food. I'm actually inclined to go with this one here soon, as we find Archie, so Archibald Blake, and he's going to, not Archibald Blake, but Archibald, and he's going to sell me some stuff there that we can have for that. Now, meanwhile, let's have a look at Sleepy Hollow. Looking good so far. Let's wait a bit on the timber there. Alrighty, having a bit of timber again, we can upgrade another block of houses here, so that we have now, well, a 17 workforce there. We still have some timber left, and what we need to do as the first production chain is the fishers. In this case, let's deactivate the blueprint again, and here we can have, yeah, 2 fishers for now. That's looking fine here, beautiful, as those fishers are making their way out into the ocean. Their fishery Pier. Beautiful, and especially on a sunny day like this, walking around here and then watching the fishermen going out there, if I'm not stuck, that is. And off they go, fishing. I could just sit here endlessly. Look at that, we can see the other island over there on this sunny day here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, looking so far over there with that very good performance that this game offers. We have some timber again, so now our timber production is in full swing, up and running here. So yeah, workforce is a bit of a problem there, but not that much. And 4 sawmills should do the trick. As we can see, the warehouse is a bit overwhelmed there. A second warehouse will soon do. And we have reached the city status of village now. My flagship, come on, we still need to find Archie. What we have the problem though is, well, the pirate in the middle here, Anne. Usually there's Archie somewhere here, but since it's Anne and not Archie, I think Archie might be more further out on the map there, somewhere over here probably. I don't know, you can only really guess, you know. So there are some islands here that we can see kind of. I know this is a small island, so small islands usually have NPCs on them. And something like that, it's a bit problematic here. My flagship is not the fastest, and hopefully we can do that on time. Nothing on board here, so having it as fast as possible. Well, we still enjoy the beginning of the game here. Let's have another block upgraded. And as we can see, we do have quite the unhappy population there right now in Sleepy Hollow. So what we should have, beside the fire station that we can place here, is a pub. So a pub is something that always starts out here, our town for that. And for the pub, actually, I'm inclined to go with the middle here. So what we can do is, we can just move them here, you know, over there. No problem. I don't need to get rid of them. And then we can just have the pub here in the middle. Of course, with a beautiful smaller park next to it, that might be a good idea. So there's the pub. And here we can then have some ornaments around it. Let's see what we have here. Some flowers, some apple trees, that is. So we can just have, yeah, some apple trees just close to it, like that, with some fences around it. That's also new. That's a mod. And then perhaps something for the horses here on either side, making this a bit more beautiful. And let's see. Those are too expensive for now. I don't want to spend too much money there. What we can have though is a tool hut. That is a mod. Having a little tool hut here and then some flower beds. But for that we probably want to use some grass here, so it doesn't look too cramped, everything here. And Sir Archibald, we found him. Very good. Archibald Blake. Over here, there he is. Finally, that's good. We still have some money left. And we can use that right away to purchase some timber there. Actually, we want to wait there for our ship, because once we upgrade to workers, we can purchase some steel beams. And we do need the steel beams for the second island then that we want to go as quickly as possible. And here we can upgrade a few more buildings. Right, so now that we have a few workers here ready, workforce, we can now afford another production chain, and that would be the work clothes and the schnapps. So those are the first basic needs that we want to have for those guys. And in this case, well, we should do it far away from everything else. So over here, most likely, what I can see and what is very good, we do have some oil patches here. So while Sleepy Hollow is not going to be our focus island, it's certainly still going to take quite some of our attention there, and we're still going to put a lot of effort into it, of course, because I don't want to have any city wasted. Now the advantages with the mods that we have installed right now, that, well, we can have 3 big, or well, 4 big major cities without any problems. So that means I don't have to found so many cities anymore. You know, I don't have to build like 10 new world cities, and that is something I'm particularly looking forward to. 2 iron deposits here. We should go for them right away here with a path that we can place here. And on the other side, we can have, well, some farms then looking around. So there we have another street going up to the oil patches later. That's important. And let's see. Perhaps we have the sheep farms here. That might be a good one. Sheep don't need that much space, right? So here we can start with the warehouse right away. And then let's see. I want to go with the type building sorting of type, and then we go for consumables, work clothes, and then we have the sheep farm. 20 farmers it needs, and in this case here we can just have a few of them up here in this beautiful location where those sheep are going to reside. Then let's start out with 3 for now. That should do it. And then we have some sheepfolds here, just on the outer edge of that map here. Right, so some sheep that can live here in peace, and then we have 3 framework knitters for that. And I want to have them, well, down here, because obviously we're going to have some more sheep farms here then, and the farm or the warehouse here in the middle, tending to that. Very good. And that means the work cloth now is going to be fixed soon. What I can see here is the warehouse is not in range, not until we have the paved road activated. Right, so this should do it now. Very good. Once we have the paved road, obviously the range is going to be increased. And whoops, in beautiful Sleepy Hollow we do have now the first quest here too. Neighborhood had no time to prepare for the winter, and we must need forecast a specially wicked one this year. Have you some timber to spare for the fireplace? 15 tons of wood. Do we have that? Yes, we do have that. Let's turn it in, and we get a mate for ships. He's got some navigation and force expedition bonus. Very, very good. We do need that because we get the new world expedition soon, or at least once we upgrade, and then we definitely want to have some bonuses available there for us, right? Righto. Now here, in this case here, let's copy another block and have him over here. We can actually afford that, and the second block will be on blueprint for now. So far so good. So this is rather looking normed, the whole thing here, and trust me, we're going to have some more smaller streets than over here. Actually, we can do that right away. So we close it off here then. So let's have some more buildings here. Here we can have like a police station then. That would be the right choice. Here we have some more buildings because here we have a clay pit, so we can't place anything here. And then we just continue here with some normal buildings, just like that. And here actually, yeah, This is working out. And then we can just have another block of buildings here. And here, what we're going to have then is a warehouse with clay pit and brick factories. That's something we need over there. So far, so good. This one here doesn't have a street connection. Usually, everything else is fine though. And here the pub now, as we can see, lots of people here around it. Celebrating a beautiful day there. And yeah, we have reached level 2. That is, we get some influence as reward. That is, we have reached a global population of 400. Very good. And I think we do have... No, we still don't have any work clothes available. They should be coming in now soon though. In this case, let's move them over there for now, because I think without the paved road, this is just too far of distance. And next up would be the potato farms, so we can have them here, just along the river, and we're going to move them then as well. Let's have the warehouse as a blueprint for now. Right, and then consumable schnapps, there it is, potato farm. And then we have the first 2 potato farms there, and let's build them. We have the potato here, so it's really not that much. That's also a bit modded, so we save a bit of space here for those guys. Something that I wished for, and now we can just copy them, and I think 4 of them might be enough. This is looking fine. And just around it here we do have the distillery, then 4 of them we need, and we can just have them side by side. And what's very important with every distillery, well, a fire station. And let's have the fire station here. Right, that's it. And now we can upgrade them, also the fields, the distillery and the fire station, up and running. And now we finally do have some farms. And what I can see here is the field has not been placed. Now it's fine. Very good. And now we got the first potato fields, and people are going out there. We don't have enough workforce, so we probably will have to get more farmers there on the way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, this game. So beautiful. And now, while they're working, we do need a few more farmers here. As we can see, we do have enough timber. Let's get the farmhouses rolling out here, because we do need the workforce for that. And then, yep, we got the work clothes, we got the schnapps soon. Schnapps is very important for taxes and for happiness. And in this case here, we can now upgrade to workers then right away, and that's something I want to focus on, because then we can purchase something new from Archie. He doesn't sell us much at the moment, you know, only some timber there and some basic items, and I don't need any of that. Well, the timber I do need. That is something. Right, and we get more timber again. That's beautiful if you have 4 sawmills. That is so much timber production. And I think since we do have enough wood, I could go for another sawmill there soon. But right now that's fine. And workload should be up. Can we upgrade? Nope. We want to go for the next stage there rather quickly. They should be growing up though. Now we got the first workers in our town. Age of industrialization has started. Let's upgrade those guys here. And perhaps here beside the pub as well. Very good. So the first workers are now in Sleepy Hollow. A quaint village that is. Happy population. My taxes are going up rather quickly. So it was at minus 400 and now we are at minus 4 only. That's because probably, yep, the schnapps has come in. And that's very good. So there we can see it. We also have a good statistics menu for that. So statistics here that we can see it. Production -1 for the wood right now, for the logs. Everything else is pretty good here. Fish is -2. So that's good to know. In this case here, what we do need is more fish, but probably it's so low because fish is capped at the moment. That might be an idea. But in this case here, let's just have another fishery, right? We can afford it. We do have the workforce. 3 of them fit quite nicely in there. And now that we have workers, we can finally... Oh no, actually we can't do that for some strange reasons. So we do need to find Eli and Madame Kahiner. He should be selling us some steel beams though at some point. Right, while my flagship is continuing with... Oh, and there is Alonso. We do have a quest for Archie. Believe it or not, I used to have something of a wild streak. Once I even wagered a castle against a fellow and lost. The rashness of youth, better to do honorable thing and build it now though, don't you think? Delivery quest 4000, we can need that. 28 tons of bricks though. Archie, I just reached workers. Alright, he's pushing me for that, so let's go for bricks. In this case here we can now build them since we have the workers. So there we have the brick, the clay pit, and then we have the brick factories here on the side. Beautifully as ever. 28 tons of bricks, that shouldn't be so difficult. And there is Alonso. He's got a shipyard already. We should hurry up there. Let's set the ship over there. Now he's selling me some steel beams. Right, let's get back to Archie, purchase that. And then we can finally go for that second island that we need over here. Right, and while that is happening, let's see, we can have some more workers. We definitely do need a few more. Here. And here. Very good. That's also good for the taxes that we need. Let's see, new buildings discovered. One of your ships is under attack. That was the pirate a long time ago. While my ship is on its way, while we wait for a few timber, let's have a look at diplomacy there quickly. So we do have Miss Hunt and Alonso, and let's just try to flatter them. That wasn't successful with Alonso, and I think I know the outcome. Whoa! Okay, she feels flattered. She's finally not immune to my charm anymore, it seems. We cannot do anything else here though, for the moment. But that is a good start here with Miss Hunt. Look at that, how she looks at me already. At the moment we're equal, economy and military wise, but that will explode on her side there, the military soon, because she's really into shipbuilding and stuff like that. And ship destroying. Oh, that was quick. Alonso declares war on me after not even 10 minutes into the game. 20 minutes into the game. So that means we need to focus a bit more on the... I'm a bit baffled right now because of that. We do need sailing. Oh yeah, that is something, workers 150. So we do need a few more workers, that is, before I can start with that. New city status, Port Town. Oh, that was so quick now. Port Town and war declaration. And yeah, we do have a few workers there, but I don't think that he can do anything really. I mean, he's over here, he's got one ship, so I'm not expecting any attack there anytime soon. You know, he's just, I don't know why he's doing it. Probably just was born and thought he would declare the whole world at war, something like that. Now our small town, we do have some timber there. The taxes is a problem, so without taxes I can't start a fleet, something like that. In this case here, we can still have another block of houses over here. So let's copy that. Righto, so that's that. Bit more income there. Let's have a look at our statistics real quick. Do we have everything available? That is, so fish is fine. I don't trust that here so much. Everything else is pretty high up there. What I can also see is that we have really a lots of wool production there. So we are almost capped. That's good because a sail maker is then fitting in here. And the sail maker that we need, we do actually need two, right? So let's have two of them here somewhere. Right, they're quite important. We do need a few bricks for that. And yeah, level 3, that means another bonus to influence that we got there. So far, level 3, that's good. And in this case here, nothing really serious is happening. What we should do for is, or go for, is the second clay deposit. So we only have 2 clay deposits here in Sleepy Hollow. In this case here, let's have the first bridge. It's a bit expensive having those bridges there. Right, we could go over here. And then having the bridge over there. That's 20 timbers, but we do need more bricks. Right, and over here we have the deposit for that. Right beside iron, so we have 3 iron deposits here. I'm really happy about that. Some zinc there, but zinc is not the most important thing. And let's have a look at my harbor. We should have the, yep, there it is, sailing shipyard. So I can have it blueprinted for now. And in this case, let's have the sailing shipyard there for now. because I do need it to build our first ships. And I don't think we can have the weapons yet. Nope, that's 300 for that. But in this case, we can wait. And we do have a fire there. Let's have another block. Or let's have 2 more blocks. That should do it, right? Ah, that's a bit tricky. We probably will have to do it. Look at that. What is really amazing. I'm probably not going to do it right away, but we could theoretically do it. We could take the whole thing here and just copy to the other side. Isn't that amazing? I love that. I mean, that is a really powerful feature. In this case, we could go up as far as this. Something like that. We would have to move the lumberjack hut. So we can move that somewhere over here. And we do have enough logs anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. In this case, and I want to have it blueprinted, copied as a blueprint, right? The whole thing. In this case, just up like that. And then we can have the whole thing here. Let's move it around like that. Such an amazing feature, right? The problem that I can see now is that we have the marketplace quite far down that we don't want to. We can have it like that. And I think I like this one. So let's have it like that. So that we have the whole district, kind of. We can copy. And you can do that with everything in the game. That is just really cool. Now here, let's have another block of buildings. Right, let's get rid of that in the middle there. And copy the whole block here again. Right, and here. And here. Here, I probably will have a police station again. So we just really need one house here. Finish this one off, and then we can have more houses here again. And actually, we can do that. Let's have the marketplace and the pub there and the fire station. Those are the important ones. Here, some ornaments there as well. Apple trees. Tool shed that we have there. And the wells for the horses. And a whole new district has been born. Some more buildings there. And what I always love is then walking around in this beautiful city. So as we can see now, it's starting to grow. The skybox is phenomenal. There we have the creepy lady looking at us again. And this is exactly where we're going to take a little break here.